When a group of people are arguing fiercely over a specific issue, INTP will often sit in the corner, staring out the window with a wandering gaze. While their mind has already constructed a logical model about the nature of the argument, they may suddenly interject. Have you ever thought that the premise of this problem itself is flawed? Such a question often silences the heated discussion, not intentionally pouring cold water, but their thinking has already jumped out of the specific situation and reached a more abstract level. As the logician, accounting for about 5% in the MBTI personality types, INTP is a born system deconstructor, using introverted thinking, TI, to disassemble the operating rules of the world, and extroverted intuition, NA, to explore the boundaries of possibilities. They are like lonely researchers in a thinking laboratory, conducting endless thought experiments in the universe of concepts, building a scaffold to understand the world with reason, but often stumbling on the ground of real social interaction, from Socrates' interrogative dialogue to Einstein's thought experiments. INTP contribute subversive insights to human civilization with their persistence in questioning the essence. The core driving force of INTP is the extreme pursuit of logical consistency. As the dominant function, introverted thinking, T makes them like precise logical instruments, able to extract underlying rules from chaotic information. When seeing a popular mobile app, ordinary people pay attention to functions and interfaces, but INTP will analyze the logical loopholes in its business model. When hearing a political speech, they first disassemble the logical fallacies in the argumentation process. This instinct of seeing through the phenomenon to the essence makes them show distinctive characteristics in their student days. They may not remember the specific date of a historical event, but can clearly sort out the causal chain behind the event. When solving mathematical problems, they are more interested in the derivation process of the formula than the final answer. Extroverted intuition, NE, opens the floodgate of possibilities for INTP. If TI is responsible for in-depth deconstruction, NE is responsible for broad connection. They can establish wonderful connections between seemingly unrelated things, from the dance of bees to encryption algorithms, from language structure to thinking patterns, from galaxy operation to social networks. This divergent thinking makes them born cross-border thinkers. Many INTP show extraordinary talents in multiple fields, just like Da Vinci, who was both an artist and a scientist, shuttling freely between different fields. INTP have an almost paranoid desire to construct knowledge systems. Their brains are like a constantly expanding library, where each knowledge point must find a suitable position and establish logical connections with other knowledge. They will stay up all night to look up information to figure out an obscure concept, not for practical purposes, but because they can't stand the logical fault in cognition. In social occasions, INTP are more like conceptual anthropologists, rather than participants. They have little interest in specific chat topics, but are keen to observe the logical structure behind language, and the underlying rules of social behavior. When a group of people discuss the weather, INTP may be thinking about the social psychological mechanism of why humans use weather as a social opening. When friends share emotional troubles, they will unconsciously analyze the deviation between emotional expression and real needs. This detached observation often makes them seem out of place, like aliens looking at human society through a logical filter. INTP's social interaction follows the principle of quality GT form. They dislike hypocritical politeness and meaningless social rituals, thinking that these are a waste of cognitive resources. For them, valuable dialogue must meet two conditions: information density and logical depth. Being able to discuss the paradoxes of quantum physics, debate the dilemmas of ethical philosophy, and analyze the logical loopholes of a certain theory. If a dialogue stays at the level of daily trivialities or emotional venting, INTP will quickly lose interest and show obvious perfunctoriness. It's not that they are intentionally impolite, but that they really can't get thinking stimulation from such interactions. INTP's career choices often point to fields that allow in-depth thinking, theoretical science, philosophical research, programming development, strategic analysis, and other jobs that require abstract thinking can give full play to their talents. They are not suitable for repetitive transactional work, and will quickly get tired because of lack of thinking challenges. At work, INTP are typical non-result-oriented people. They enjoy the thinking process of solving problems more than the final result. An INTP programmer said, "I can spend 3 days optimizing a code logic that others can't see, just to make the whole system more elegant, even if users can't feel the difference at all." Thought experiment is the main way for INTP to understand the world. They will simulate various extreme situations in their brains. If artificial intelligence has self-awareness, how will the ethical system be reconstructed? If human beings can live forever, how will the social structure evolve? These seemingly impractical thoughts are actually important ways for them to build their cognitive systems. Einstein's chasing light experiment and Schrödinger's cat are all models of INTP thinking, using imagination to break through the limitations of reality and explore truth in assumptions. In intimate relationships, INTP seek thinking partners. They don't value romantic rituals, but care more about whether their partners can understand their abstract thinking. For INTP, the best love is cognitive resonance, being able to discuss whether free will exists late at night, analyze the logical loopholes of a sci-fi movie together, and appreciate the unique perspectives in each other's thinking. They may not remember anniversaries, but will share an interesting paper with each other as soon as they see it. They may not speak sweet words, but will help their partners analyze career dilemmas with rigorous logic. This kind of rational romance needs to be understood to be cherished.